With the temperatures reaching the mid to upper 80s and even the low 90s, it's clear that this weekend will be a scorcher. Newswatch reporter Cassie Simmons has more on staying safe in the hot weather.
A heat wave is roasting southern West Virginia this weekend, with Friday and Saturday potentially reaching the low 90s. The sunshine might feel nice, but it can be dangerous.
Fatigue, profuse sweating, nausea, headache, a lot of muscle cramps, and that can turn into what's called heat stroke. And heat stroke is a little more serious. You have all the above symptoms, but you also can have vomiting, a fever of 104 or higher, convulsions, and possibly, if you're out in it long enough, death.
In our area, first responders get called to the scene of heat-related incidents fairly often.
Kids are going out playing games, exercising. You see it a lot. You got to hydrate. And the first sign of heat exhaustion is what? Cramping up, muscle fatigue, not sweating anymore. You know, because when we sweat, that means your body's trying to cool itself down. Know your body, know your limitations.
Luckily, there's a way this can all be avoided if you drink water, stay sheltered in a building with air conditioning or good ventilation, and check on others around you.
We need to check on our elder. You know, it's not just about being locked in a vehicle and stuff. You know, there's people that are elder, can't get out, and we tend to forget about them. So be a good neighbor and check on them and make sure they're doing all right. See if they need some water. See if they, you know, go on the front porch and sit and talk to them.
Heat exhaustion isn't the only concern during warm weather. Every year, hundreds of children and pets die after being left in the car for just minutes. To get a hint of how hot it can get, we tried an experiment. Today, it's supposed to get up to 91 degrees, and right behind me, we're going to try to bake cookies on the dashboard of this truck. Now, it's noon now, and it's already 84 degrees, and we can already see the cookies starting to melt after just a few minutes inside the car. After 1 hour, the little balls of dough look more like cookies. 5 hours later, they might be ready to eat.
Wow. Now that last photo you saw was taken just about an hour ago. Cassie Simmons, she's actually live on scene now where a viewer graciously let us use his truck for our experiment today. So Cassie, what do those cookies look like now?
Well, Terrell, it's definitely hot out here, but I'm not convinced that these cookies are ready yet. They look like they're getting there, though. They're definitely a nice golden brown, but I can tell you it's hot out here because I'm sweating, and this pan is just hot to the touch. I'm struggling just holding it here. I feel like it is burning my fingertips. But again, we put this in the vehicle around noon today, so it's been in there for about 6 hours. We just took it out a couple minutes ago, and you can see they've turned a golden brown. We hit 91 degrees today at 4 o'clock. Luckily, we had a viewer here keeping an eye on it for us for a while. He graciously let us use his truck, so we're going to bring him on right now because he wants to test these cookies and let us know how it tastes. So go ahead and tell us how that's looking right now. So what are we thinking? Good, bad?
Tastes like cookie dough.
Like cookie dough. So it definitely didn't cook all the way through, but you can definitely see that it was getting there. These aren't just little blocks of cookie dough anymore. They are fully round cookies that have melted all the way down like they usually would in an oven. So the vehicle here was 90 degrees. It probably was about 130 degrees on the interior. They say whatever the temperature is outside in a hot vehicle, it's going to be about 40 degrees more. So it was definitely hot in there. It's definitely oven-like temperatures. You don't want to leave your child in there. You don't want to leave your pet in there, just like you wouldn't want to leave either of those in an actual operating oven that would be cooking cookies like these. So definitely stay safe out there this weekend. Make sure you're not leaving anything or anyone in the vehicle behind you that could be damaged by this sweltering heat. Back to you, Terrell.
All right, good work, Cassie. I cannot believe we just put cookies in a car. But there you go. There's your fun fact for the day.